care and use of the Desco VersaTool is presented by Desco Manufacturing Company. Part 3 of 4, Maintenance and Lubrication. The maintenance schedule which follows is designed for tool operators. Maintenance procedures which require tool disassembly and reassembly are not in the scope of this training video, as they should be done by a qualified pneumatic tool technician. Daily or every 8-hour shift of operation, the following maintenance procedures should be performed. If using an inline filter lubricator, fill the reservoir after each use or after 8 hours of operation with pneumatic tool oil. If not using an inline lubricator, manually lubricate by placing 2 to 3 drops of pneumatic tool oil in the air fitting. Then run the tool for 2 to 3 seconds to disperse the oil. Inspect fasteners. Make sure all bolts and fasteners are properly tightened. Check the on-off handle to make sure the double safety lock-off lever is operating properly. Replace if broken. Every 30 days or 250 hours of operation, the following maintenance procedures should be performed. Check the lubricator filter cartridge. Replace when the cartridge is dirty or does not allow air to pass through freely. Grease the air motor bevel gears using a high-temperature lithium-based grease that conforms to ISO VG220, such as Mobil XHP 222. Items necessary to perform maintenance are a clean, uncluttered, and well-lit work area. Protective gloves should be worn before handling lubricants. Use blue nitrile or equivalent. Pneumatic tool oil that conforms to ISO VG32, such as Mobil DTE Light. A high-temperature lithium-based grease that conforms to ISO VG220, such as Mobil XHP 222. A compact-style grease gun. A clean cloth for cleaning the tool of dirt and excess lubricants. A lot of important information on lubrication and maintenance was just presented. Let's review and demonstrate those concepts. There are 2 levels of maintenance that we need to perform. The first occurs every 8 hours of operation. And at that maintenance interval, the first thing we do is clean the tool. We wipe it down of excess dirt, oil, grease, what have you. The second thing we would do is inspect fittings throughout the tool to see if they are loose. We would tighten as necessary. The third thing is inspect the double safety lock-off lever. This is an important safety feature that we want to make sure is functioning properly. If it is broken or not functioning properly, see your CCAT team lead for assistance. Fourthly would be lubrication. If you are not using a lubricator, then you need to manually lubricate, and you do that by placing 2 to 3 drops of oil in the air fitting. Then you attach an air supply, run the tool for 2 to 3 seconds to disperse the oil, and the lubrication process is complete. If you are using the lubricator, then you need to check the reservoir. And you do that by opening the filler screw, topping it off with oil, and then replacing the filler screw. You're then good to go back for another shift of operation. Now, that's complete for the 8-hour service interval. For the 250-hour or 30-day service interval, there's a couple of other things to do. That would include checking the filter. Now, you've already checked the reservoir, so you'd want to check the filter. A new filter looks like this. It's clean and white. You check the old filter by removing the end of the filter lubricator. If it's visibly dirty, it needs to be replaced. Even if it's not visibly dirty, it may be restricting airflow and need to be replaced. So if your performance is down, change the filter. When you put the new filter in, go ahead and insert it back into the tool, tighten it up, and your service to the lubricator filter is complete. Now, the other thing that you would need to do at the 250 hour or 30-day interval is grease the gears in the air motor. Now, you will see that there is a grease fitting at this location on the tool. You need to use a compact grease gun to insert grease into that fitting. You do that by placing the grease gun on the fitting and pressing twice to insert grease into the fitting, and the lubrication process complete. If you do not have a compact grease gun, see your CCAT tool representative. Upon completion of maintenance procedures, dispose of hazardous materials in conformance with OpNav 5100. Return tools to the tool room. Avoid stacking tools on each other. Store securely such that tools do not fall from shelves. Thank you and have a fine Navy day.